What is going on, guys? Today we're going to dive into my third overall review video on controllers. Now, I've been through a couple controllers, I've been through different brands, and I've kind of honestly been let down by every competitive controller out there, and that's kind of why I'm actually excited and happy to do the review video on the Scuf Impact. I've always heard of Scuf controllers, I've never actually used one. I haven't ever been a fan of paddles, never thought it was really necessary. I had the Xbox Elite controller, and I removed the paddles from that. I had the Astro C40, and I never utilized the two paddles on the back of that. But when I got the Scuf controller, not only did the feeling of a reliable controller in my hand really made me smile, but also the fact that I was able to use the paddles almost instantaneously. It still takes a little work to build that muscle memory for the paddles, but the paddles are an amazing addition. So if you guys aren't paddle fans out there, if you're like, I'm good enough with a normal PlayStation controller, I mean, that's awesome. But I'm telling you right now, in modes like Heavy Metal Heroes and Call of Duty Blackout, paddles are a necessity if you want to outshoot somebody else who is the same skill base as you using a paddled controller. I have been using the Scuf controller, the Scuf Impact, for 2 months now, and it is a beast. I put this thing through hell. 8 hours plus a day streaming. I'm not gonna do the math because I'm not good at it, but that's a lot of hours in 2 months, and this thing literally hasn't failed me yet. The only complaint I have, this is the only complaint, and honestly it's not a bad one at all. I can't see because of the light, my camera quality is shit, but the joysticks are some kind of rubber material that's actually very weak and very trash. They tend to rip. I don't know if you can see that right there. They tend to rip a little bit. Now, like I said, I put my controller through hell, so there's probably a lot of people out there like, well, that had happened to me. But the hours that I have in this controller, I mean, for that to be the only thing to go wrong with it, props to you, Scuf. Not only that, but very simple fix. Went ahead and purchased it, got here within 2 days. New sticks came with a pack of 2 for concave and 2 convex, which is the dome or the ones that sit inward if you don't know the terms. Very easy to remove, and we'll probably do that here on the video as well. Now, like I said, I came off the C40 controller, which had 2 paddles. It was 2 big old paddles, one on the right side, one on the left side. I really wasn't a fan of it at all. And then I got to these guys. The first day I programmed them, and it probably took me about a month to actually start using any of them at all. I do play Blackout, so of course the slide and jump is going to be a very necessity for me, and then cycling through the items menu and reloading, as well as what I believe I have all of my binds to. This controller is solid. I also did, and I do recommend that you upgrade to digital triggers. I have digital triggers, and I don't know if you can even see me clicking it. Now, you guys might not think that digital triggers is a huge thing, but take, for instance, PC gaming. Mouse and keyboard. The mouse click is such a quick response time, not just because it's a mouse and keyboard, but because it's such a tiny little click. Now, I want you to compare this controller right here. I don't care how fast your trigger finger is, even if you put the stopper on. I don't care how fast your trigger finger is, dude. It will speed up 5 times just with these. Digital triggers is a must, and honestly, I won't be surprised if you see the next gen consoles with digital triggers. These are revolutionary, and I absolutely love the fact that I upgraded them. Now, I had a lot of people come to my stream like, Savage, don't get digital triggers. Reddit says this guy said this review video said this. I put my controllers through absolute living hell, dude. Between the rage, between the hours, between the squeezing, I hold my sticks, I hold my controller firm as hell. I mean, this thing has literally probably been through the most hell any Scuf has ever been through within a 2-month period, and it is freaking solid, man. The digital triggers haven't failed me yet. Nothing's failed me yet. And like I said, the joysticks rubber going out and ripping is the least of my fucking worries, because I can still play with that. And if I feel like I want to upgrade, boom, $10 on Scuf's website. Super easy to do, super painless to do. This is going to be a very quick review video just because there's really not a lot of negatives to highlight on it. I really love the customization and the grip on the back. Now, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the grip on the back. I feel like it makes my hands sweat more. I have dry hands. I really don't have sweaty hands, but because of the grip, I just feel like it's honestly not helping it grip for me per se. Maybe if you have sweaty hands, it will definitely help you. But it's not really a negative. It's just something, if I was to order another one, I definitely would not get the grip on the back. For years, I thought the Scuf controller was literally a fanboy controller. Everyone was like, I play with the Scuf, and I would just roll my eyes and be like, oh, it's that guy. He's that dude. But man, this Scuf Impact has been a life-changing experience as far as my gaming world is concerned. My gameplay literally shot up instantly, literally instantly. It has the same feel as a C40-ish. It's got the same feel as like a Xbox controller as far as the width and how it fits in your hand. With the Astro, it was such a giant pile of crap that we just kept doing video after video after video, just finding new things about it. But this is a solid. I give this controller a 10 out of 10. I was going to test it for 1 month and do a review video, but then I decided, you know, let's go ahead and test it another month, because clearly I must not have put enough time into it. It hasn't broken on me yet. And 2 months in, dude, this thing is nasty, solid. Definitely recommend it. And the color options are absolutely insane, dude. You can do anything you want with these controllers. I mean, it's crazy. What colors do you want? They got it. What designs do you want? They got it. The only thing they're short of is customized photos, which I definitely see in the near future. I wouldn't see why Scuf wouldn't give us that ability. A lot of other controller companies let you put your own picture on there, and I definitely see that happening in the near future with Scuf, especially as big of a brand as it is. Another positive side is that this company's still growing, and I've been following them for the past 6 months, even before I bought the controller, and their website has evolved dramatically. Their selection has doubled in those 6 months. They've come out with a new controller. They've come out with 2 new controllers actually since I bought this one 2 months ago, which I'm very excited to try and hopefully do a review video on those as well. But the colors are amazing. The schemes are incredible. I absolutely love the fact that you can just basically make it your own. Now let's get to the digital triggers. I definitely want to show you guys where to equip these things, because this right here, the digital triggers, is like what really gets me excited. So of course I went with the color right there. We'll just stick with that. Also the EMR, I didn't think it was a big deal. I ended up getting it just because I was already spending $200+. I figured, what's another $15? Fuck it. And I did get the I think it's an Electromagnetic Reader, I think is what EMR stands for. I got it right here actually. And what this does is it quickly binds your keys. I don't remember exactly the process. I think you have to hold the paddle, and then you hold the button you want to scan it to, and then you let go. Pretty sure that's it. But it's easy. You don't have to unplug anything in, rebind it, install a program, update software. It's seamless. So if you get a Scuf controller and you like to really use your paddles, I definitely would get it. Now, if you're just a guy who've always had paddles and you want to stick with the same bindings and you're only going to, you know, program them once, then I guess it's not really that necessity. But since I've never had paddles before, I definitely wanted to experiment with different ones. And here's the trigger system right here. So they have the default triggers, which of course is the full pullback. They have the trigger control system, which is the half. It's like a stopper. And then of course you have digital triggers. Now they don't look different in the picture, so a lot of people probably just breeze by this, have no idea what the hell it's about. Digital triggers is a must. I'm telling you guys. Imagine clicking a mouse. That very short ratio, I can't think of the word, the very short distance from the click to the actual button is incredible, and it will literally speed up your trigger finger 5 times. I don't care how fast your trigger finger is. Think about it. If you're doing this as fast as you guys can do this, right? Say you can do it, let's just say 20 times in 10 seconds, right? Now do this. How many times can you do that in 10 seconds? 300? Something like that. So if you're ordering Scuf, definitely go with the digital triggers. There's really nothing else for me to say on that one. It's just a must. Definitely get it. Same thing with the tap bumpers. Now, the tap bumpers really isn't a necessity. However, I went with it because, again, it was only $17 extra. Might as well upgrade since I'm going to ahead and upgraded everything else. But it's very, very similar to a normal bumper. It's not going to increase your bumper gameplay or anything like that, but I do like the feeling of the clicks instead of the squishy push of a bumper normally. Now, when it comes to the sticks, one of my opinions, and this is mine, everyone's different. Like, a lot of people like lifters, a lot of people like both domed, both convex, whatever the case is. But for me, as far as movement's concerned, I want my movement to be smooth and firm. So for me, my movement is going to, my movement's going to be a dome stick. My aiming, my fine-tuned movement is going to be a convex stick. Now, I don't know why. I don't have a rhyme or reason to tell you why that I have this, but I just prefer it. It feels better in my hands if I'm running around. If I'm running and holding up the entire time, or left or right or whatever, and just kind of, that's it, it's just basic controls, I want it to be domed. I don't want the stick to like indent into my finger and stuff like that since I'm holding it down a lot. I want it to be domed, smooth, easy, just really no fine-tuned movement needed. Now, the other stick that I have, the right one, is a concave one, and I definitely would like the concave for my fine-tuned movement because you can set your finger inside of the joystick and you can kind of just twiddle with whatever you want. far as the sticks go, definitely recommend getting the domed one on the left side and the concave on the right side. I mean, this is a very short video about the Scuf Impact. I mean, very short video. It is a 10 out of 10 controller. It is my favorite controller yet, and if I ever break it or if it goes out on me for whatever reason, I think I've got enough time into it already where I can actually buy another one, and I'm going to definitely do that. To say I'm a Scuf fanboy for life is an understatement. I'm definitely always going to be going with Scuf from here on out, boys. So 10 out of 10. If you're a competitive player, you're a casual player, you're a streamer, casual gamer, whatever the case may be, definitely recommend going with the Scuf, 100%. All right, let's go ahead and take apart the Astro controller. Now, it's super easy. Never actually done it before, but I mean, instructions are very easy to follow. You take this little key, stick it in the little holes right here. You can't see because I have a shit camera. It's all good. The ring around the stick comes off, and you just take it and pop it off. Boom! Look at that, dude. Now let's take the new one. Hey, okay, all right. Well, I'm sitting here complaining about the rubber material on the sticks, and that's the bad one. The new one is harder plastic. It's not hard. It's still like a rubber. It's a harder rubber. Sorry, it's a harder rubber. Side by side. Actually, it feels like a different material. Now, it could be in my head. Maybe that's what it looks like when it first comes out of the box, and after time, it just wears down. I don't know, but I think they actually upgraded the sticks. Sweet. Take it, line it up with the inside, pop that bad boy back in, and we're in business, dude. Ready to fucking go. Let's roll. What I'm talking about. So easy, so simplistic. Boom! All right, now second one. Let's get it. I have a little screwdrivers taken there to pop out the stick or pop out the ring. Come on, baby. Get it off here. Let's make this video as fast as possible so these guys can go buy one. Now, this is not sponsored at all. I just want to spread the good word of gaming around, of what to buy and what not to buy, because honestly, dude, I've spent so much money on controllers. I've spent so much money on consoles, so much money on streaming equipment just to find out what is good and what is bad. And I really honestly don't want people to make the same mistakes. I'm not trying to get big off of this. I'm not trying to get famous. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm a streamer, not a video creator. So, I mean, all of these are unsponsored, unbiased, and 100% my opinion. Now, look at that, bros. We have new sticks in my controller, and I'm ready to slay out tonight. But guys, look, thank you guys for coming by. I appreciate the love, dudes. Hopefully you guys are just absolutely blown away by the impressiveness of the controller. Hopefully I did my job, and you guys go out and buy one, dude. I really am not a fan of many companies. Astro, I'm a huge fan of, except for their controller. I have Astro headsets everywhere, and now finally found a controller that's reliable that I will always purchase, and I will always go with Scuf. PlayStation 4 controllers never held up for me. I went through 3 of them in 3 months. The Astro C40 didn't last more than a couple of weeks, and all the other controllers literally a month, maybe at best. So guys, hurry up, get your ass on Scuf's website and purchase you an Impact. Yo guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me over on Twitch, where you can check me out live every single day, where we stream about 10 to 12 hours, just depending on the vibe of the game. Also, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel for future content. I'll be posting videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday every single day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.